G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies German Beer Reviews, the Bavarian. Here we are at the Bavarian Beer Garden again. I just uploaded one which was a dark beer. I've been at the Sydney cidery punching down a few IPAs, so I thought I'd come here and spend $17, fucking 70, on 500 mils of this bitch of a beer. It's a Pilsner, which should be good, very clear, bit malty. Have a kick sniff. $17. So $17 for 500 mil. So, yeah, schooner and a half, pretty much. But do the math. So if I go to a bar around here, I'm going to be stung anywhere from $7 to $10 for a skewy. 500 mils, an extra few, I don't know, $17. You're taking the piss a bit. But if it's imported and shit, well, you've got taxes and all that crap. And look, customer service here is, you know, they grunt at you, they smile at you, they take your money. The food looks good. I got to be honest though, guys and girls, the food looks good here. Pilsner. Can't remember what it's called. A Dinker de fucking Pilsner. Cheers. The sniff is clean. The sniff, I got to be honest, reminds me of the 90s when I was playing Day Defeat on the computer, having German beers because I thought they were flash, but they were pretty cheap. They're always a bit wheaty though. But anyways, the Pilsner, check it out. What a big. Hey, I got to hold it properly, don't I? Because we've got to bench this. Oots, oots. Cheers, everyone. Pilsner at the fucking Bavarian Beer Cartel. Oh, that's a Pils. That's a Pils. That's got a lot of punchy. That's got hops. That's clear, refined, but that really stands out as a Pils. So lagers are more smooth, delicate. A Pils is like a lager with a bit of bitch in it. This is a... Look at the lacing on the glass again. I've got to give it to these. You might pay through the nose, and for the location too. $17. It's pretty fucking expensive for 500 mils, and I don't mean to swear so much tonight, but I'm just a bit over all this bullshit happening on the bridge. Look, I don't want to get into a political debate. I've got to clear the air a bit. This is a nice big beer though. I just went to the toilet and I think I urinated for like at least 4.5 minutes because I had that dark one. Yeah, I want to try the lager now, but that's 1.5 litres of beer, which means I'll probably walk in front of a light rail. So I might call it after this one and then get on the bourbons. But yeah, lovely beer. Good, mate, this is good. $14 compared to $7 over there. See, over there, like you'd have a couple little like IPAs, $7.70. Two of them's $14. They're about 300 mil. This is 500 mil. It's probably imported. It's brewed offshore. It's come in. So you got to go, you know what, with taxes and Albo just bending us all over and jerking us off. I mean, it's a fucking joke, this country at the moment. I don't mean to say that out loud. I did. But, you know, I'm gonna have some hard truths in this video. So buckle up for just the next 2 minutes and let's have a fucking yarn. I'm not a big... I'd like to grow a mullet. I think I've reached the point in my life where I still have hair. And I think I could grow a mullet. I'd look like a 70s porn star with a fucked up moustache and mullet. But you know what? I'd like to give it a go, which I'm not. Because I've always been a short. You know, I'm short. I'm fucking 6'5". But you know what I mean? Like, when I say short, like short-haired, just groomed generally, like, you know, you take care of yourself. But, you know, Australia's... I'm getting more and more fucking pissed off. I'm sorry about the F-bombs. There's surely not, like, 10-year-olds watching me drink fucking beer. But, I mean... I'm not some raving alcoholic that runs around begging people for a fucking dollar with a cup, and I get that, mate. I'd happily give a few of the people around here a couple of bucks in a cup. Not 2 girls, 1 cup. But this fucking bridge, the Sydney Harbour Bridge, where some of our forefathers actually worked on that. They died on it. And now we're marching across it. And I get it. Pro-Palestine or pro-fucking Israel. I don't want to get too involved in it, but I've got to be honest, I do support various thoughts. And I've got people I work with, their partners support Palestine and the shit that's going on. And I don't want to get too heavily involved in my thoughts on it, but this is Australia, mate. I fucking love this country. I was born here. Generations, mate. I don't want to sound too passionate and too crazy, because it's not like I'm going to go out and they burn flags. You're burning our flag like it's fucking nothing. If we went to Iran or Iraq or any other country and just let's do a protest and burn flags, I'm sick of it. I'm fucking done, mate. It's sometimes in my own country I feel like a stranger. And I'm very inclusive. And sorry that the Bavarian beer fucking garden has to cop the brunt of it, but it's not because I've had a couple of beers. I'd say this when I'm sober. I think it. I think a bit of honest juice. This country's got so much potential. It's a beautiful country. We don't get a lot of bad global stuff happening. When we get a bad storm here and someone thinks we're throwing a HARP fucking missile up in the air, we've got to check ourselves. Maybe I should run for fucking get rid of Albo and put Goody in. Mate, beer taxes will be down overnight 25%. Immigration's always going to happen. I get that. Why do people come here? That's a good country. But I think, and look, there's 2 types of people in the world: dickheads and good people. This Pilsner's really nice. It's got that real bitter back end though. I love that. I don't know where I'm going to go after this. A bit of a rogue at the moment. I love that saying. A bit of a rogue. But you got to be honest with this country. This is my timestamp when I'm dead and gone. I'll probably be out of here in 10 years. That'll do me. I'd like to travel a bit before I go. I like to go a few countries. I want to tick off a bucket list here and there. And travelling makes you a lot wiser. It makes you realise that you're just a little, not insignificant. We're all significant. We're all doing our lives, but mate, I just saw the Harbour Bridge and all this bullshit happening. I don't agree with it. If you went and marched there, look, you're allowed to have your say. I don't hate you for it. I don't hate you for it. I understand the atrocities going on, but let's fix ourselves first. Let's support ourselves first. Come on. So the Pils. Remember the Pils in those little black bottles we used to get? I think it was Tui's, was it? Tui's or Resh's? Resh's Pils, Tui's Pils. They were cheap as chips, about $28 a carton you to get those little suckers for, and rough as guts like Resh's Real. Geez, look at that. Once again, the lacing on the glass. You'll get sick of me tonight. But this will be my last video because my phone's going pretty much dead. At least I know Sydney like the back of my hand. Pick this up like a fucking German man. There you go. There you go, son. Bit of a rant video. which I know some of you like. And if not, well, fucking, you know, subscribes and likes, and I don't know, sometimes I just like having someone to talk to, an audience, and I'll leave it at that. I thought that was a Doc Martens store down there just then, that yellow one, right there. Remember Doc Martens? There's some fucking shops around here, I tell you. I've got childhood vibes. Just up to the left here, the old Lamb Beyond comic shop, the old King's Comics, Liverpool Street. All gone. Those buildings now got other people in them doing something that we had so many fond memories of when we were kids. Lamb Beyond was one of the best comic shops. It was just, you'd walk in there, he had alien music going, just weird alternative music, comic books all up on the wall, you know, in minor slugs, I think they were called, minor slugs, the hard casings, and, you know, a few bucks, you'd take your pride and joy off the wall. I got Batman 428 from there, and I'll show it to you next time I do a video when I'm home. Anyways, in Sydney, I'm here for a while. Love each other, take care, to be kind to each other. Sorry about the rant, 11 minutes, but you know what? Fucking worthwhile, I reckon. Worthwhile. Love yous.